दिल के बड़े बच्चे हैं, बंदे अच्छे हैं, बंदे अच्छे हैं।
कठिनाइयों के बादल जब जब छाते हैं, बरसात के साथ ये खुशियां लेकर आते हैं। सच्चे हैं और इसलिए बंदे अच्छे हैं। Ladies, the each one of you and gentlemen, hello and welcome to yet another episode of Life Influences, Bande Achhe Hain, an exclusive web series celebrating the best advisors of life insurance industry. Converse with and hear their success stories. And there's much more than success there. The key to success is to focus on goals and obstacles. That's right. Which is demonstrated beautifully by the veteran advisor. Out of her 20 years of industry experience, she has spent 17 years with IPru. This postgrad in political science and PG diploma holder in PR has her own desk at IPru office. And I'm not joking, she does have. Being an advisor, she has the knack of converting most cold calls. She loves meeting and understanding people who have come up despite challenging situations. Her favorite movies include Gone with the Wind and Lord of the Rings. Swimming and badminton, her favorite recreational activities. We at IPru are proud of this overall achiever and a wonderful person, especially her husband Bob and daughter Nilanjana. We're very happy and delighted to welcome our guest here at Bande Achhe Hain is Alpana Roy with us. Hi Alpana, welcome to Bande Achhe Hain.
Thank you so much.
So let's get straight with your life, the early life, family, and growing up. If you could tell us about your early life, where were you born, and if you could share your childhood memories, especially with your parents, that'll be great for us.
Yeah, so I was born in Mathura since my mother is from that place and my father is from Jaipur and he worked in UCO Bank head office Kolkata. So I was brought up in Kolkata only. So I'm born in a Jain family married to Bengali guy. We lived in UCO Bank staff quarters and that was like a mini India. People from various places used to stay there. And so right from the very beginning, I got very confident talking to people from various communities and culture. And we were like, living in a complex. So it was like we grew up in with huge children around us. So we used to play outdoor games, indoor games. We used to play badminton, table tennis, carom board. We used to celebrate Republic Day, Independence Day. We used to organize theater. And I still remember every 2 years, we used to go to our hometown, Jaipur, by train. And I cherish those train journeys.
How was it growing up and having mom and dad as a guiding force in your life?
So my father, though he was in the banking job, at the evening every day we used to have meetings, and my father would come and we would discuss. So and I have two brothers and one elder sister. So we were always the communication was very key factor, and it was a lovely childhood we spent together. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
my
lovely
father,
to
mother
hear.
always have guided me.
That's lovely to hear. So, being a daughter to having a daughter, we understand that your daughter is pursuing her CFA. Do you have any plans for her to join life insurance once she completes a CFA in future?
Yeah, so in fact, she has finished her CFA, level three. So today we
Wow.
are awaiting her results,
Wow.
and and she wants to join in fund management line. But my business is definitely open to her. Right now, her focus is to crack scratch.
Speaking about pursuing and pursuit of happiness, please share one of your most memorable trips and what made it so special.
So my most memorable trip is my first Star Club destination to Barcelona. My hard work and my discipline life paid off. And I was among the super achievers. And I could, speak to the top management people. So there I could, understood that I got that accessibility and opportunity to speak to the top management. And it was really wonderful because for my clients, there's so many issues which I could not, could not settle at my own level. I could go up to the Star Club and we could discuss at length. And also I understood what companies looking forward and like what funds, what new parameters we are coming out with. So Star Club, I understood the value of Star Club. So it actually, and it is really memorable till now because after that I went to Switzerland and I saw Alps and people call me Alps. So I said, no, I have to visit that place. So from Barcelona, zoo flight and, saw the place. And I still remember it's a beautiful memory of Switzerland. I still have it.
Wow, so wonderful. From the Alps to Alps, visiting Alps. That's a connection, right? So you spoke about
Ekdam.
learning and seeking and talking to the leaders. Can you please talk to me more about what do you seek and what do you learn when you talk to the leaders in Star Club?
So, see, there are many things which we learn from our like colleagues. So, a Star Club doesn't mean that you achieved your target. It also gives you opportunity to meet super achievers. So, how they are handling the business. What are the most important things we should focus? So there are like various things you learn, like with leaders, like joining that forum. So it's a top forum in ICIC Prudential. So I learned a lot of like it enriches your experience.
What has been the most unforgettable memory with iPru till date?
So I am Indore. I
Wow.
participated in management development program twice. And it actually enriched my experience, boosted my confidence, and also strengthened my visiting card.
Wow. Wow. That should be like icing on the cake. Isn't that true, Alpana?
Absolutely, absolutely. We were meeting all the best professors, and the campus is so beautiful. And you learn so many things, which helps me, connecting with my clients in more professional way.
Wow, that's superior. Well, we understand that you are part of the DKS club as well. Please tell us more about it. And are your clients also part of the club? And how do you strike a balance between your professional and personal life?
So yeah, DKS club is like home away from home. And my husband and we are very social people. So we are like very regular in our club. So it's also has always helped me because a lot of my friends have become my clients, and there are many clients who are from DKS because they are in such busy, job. They don't get time to talk about their future, their pensions, their like their financial planning. So when we are meeting, probably they'll say that Atna, give me some planning. How should I save my money? I'm only earning, so there is no planning. So when they're letting their hair down, so at that time probably we start the conversation, but this is just the start. It proceeds to a professional meeting. So there is a proper line between professional life and personal life. But yes, they are, and I'm like in the club. So if there is any issue with ICICI, so they, I'm very accessible. So they are, they just approach me. So it always need not be a business. It can be just a service issue. And I'm very happy to help anyone around me.
So wonderful. It's just not work. It's more than work, and that's what you promise. That's what you give to so many of your customers. Speaking of customers, moment of truth with customers. Well, you have been able to convert cold calls to business opportunities. I want to know what is your mantra and how do you do this?
I think I'm good in talking to unknown people. I have a database. I
Okay.
call them up and I try and analyze what stage of life they are in, what what are their aspirations, requirements, and needs, and I try and stretch the conversation to the maximum so that, and in my head I try and think that which plan will be beneficial for them, what will suit them. And I always maintain a diary and always, write important information, what the customer is imparting. And I'm like, value of time is very important.
True.
And then I'm also very flexible. Like if a doctor gives me appointment at 9 o'clock, I go and meet him because my family knows that how sincere I am in, my job. And you have to understand the doctors get free at,
True.
late hours. So you have to understand those things also when you are in this kind of a job. And moreover, when I finish my call, I always make sure I send a text saying that you spoke to Alpna from ICICI and thank you for giving your time. So these are small things are very important. Sometimes I take a picture of my visiting card and I send it in WhatsApp because this increases their trust and credibility. See,
True.
you are asking a customer to invest their money, so these things help. These things have always helped me.
Well, working over the years with your customers have surely made some of good friends, right? Like, I'm sure early life 18 saal with IPru se pehle 20 saal journey. I'm sure you build relationships in the industry. So could you please share some insights on the journey from customer to a friend?
So relationship is very important in our industry. Relationship is it plays a very important part, and birthdays and anniversaries are important days. uh, I try and remember them. And like Indian festivals like Holi, Diwali, Durga Puja, they are the occasions. They give us opportunity to stay in touch, meet the customers, and we have to be in touch with them. And this is how it helps. The relationship keeps going. It's very important.
So any person that you can name that who's been a friend to you now from a customer to a friend.
There are many. There are many. There are many. The customer they started with because small. First I've helped them for their service issue, and then there are customers like they've started investing just 50,000 per year, and which has increased to 3 lakhs, and that has increased to 10 lakhs. So this is how the journey grows. So it's beautiful, and
It's
I always
amazing.
try and help my customers.
Share with us a moment of challenge or weakness that you faced and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, so the most important challenge is that, or weakness, I would say, is that I work with only one company, and whereas my colleagues have bouquet of companies. So
Right.
for them, it becomes easier, like to give the customer bouquet of companies, not one like second or third or fourth. But I always tell my customer, see, the market is one, so your fund is getting invested in the same market, be it any company. And the service which I give you, I regularly analyze their portfolio. I give them the suggestion. I give them like whatever, changes if they need to go through. So those things are very important. So whichever company you are representing, the main thing is the market. So I
True.
think the customers understand that, like, I'm available 24 into 7. So whenever they require any kind of service, they want some premium paid certificate, abhi ITR return they have to do. So, these things, whenever they ask, it's like, within 1 minute they get
Wow.
their documents. So I think they understand the importance of the services. It's worth themselves staying with me.
What was that single motivation that pushed you to succeed or still pushes you to succeed?
Traveling. I love traveling, and I still feel that there are many places to visit, and the hunger in me to see more and more places in this world drives me.
Well, my pillars of strength, we all have somebody we bank upon, and you also become somebody that people bank upon you. So, who's that one person you can always rely on during your darkest of hour and the most challenging times? And if you have a story that you want to share with us, we would love to hear that.
So I'm my own competitor,
Wow.
and my darkest and most challenging times are those when I have committed, or I have committed a customer that you would get the return would be this much, or the fund is not performing. So I just start analyzing things much more in the much more deeper way, and I just think that no, there has to be some ways where my customer can get more advantage, and at minimum risk. So these are the things which I have to work on. Like, I cannot be wrong in front of my customer. and
True.
if i and if i hear a lot of no's, and I think that there is a time limit, and I need to go to, like, I have to achieve star club, because achieving star club is just not achieving. We get lot of advantage going there. We speak to our top management people lot of things. We get, like, our guidelines, underwriting guidelines change. We have early issuance. So we have a lot of, like, service. See, if my company give, because my distributorship is on the top. So if I get good service from my company, I can give good service to my clients.
True.
So, this is like a circle. So I need to achieve that so that I can give the best service to my customer. So
Absolutely. So,
I need to, I cannot hear no. That pushes me to speak to more people. And at that time, I start drink, I sleep, I dream, I eat my products. And I think what can be best suitable for which client, so that I achieve my number and I can go, and be part of the top management circle.
what is that drive you possess that keeps you consistent in your career journey till date?
So fulfilling someone's my customer's dream, like, I get ultimate satisfaction when I have built my customers' portfolio, their corpus, and they have bought their flats. Some of them have opened their dream restaurant. Some have sent their children abroad. Some have gone for the trip. Some are all set for their pension. So
Wow.
these things motivate me. These things, like, these things are so fulfilling that I feel that this pushes me to work more and more and be consistent in what I'm doing.
Last question before I go into the most amazing segment, I call it, is this: people look up to you, uh, they seek from you, they learn from you, maybe knowingly, maybe unknowingly. Is there anything, you want to uh, give it to the people who take you as a role model in the industry? Any advice that you want to give it to them?
So I feel very happy when people recognize me, not only from this insurance company, but from various other insurance companies. So the only advice, I mean, I can just give to whoever wants to take, is that a person should be proud of what you're doing.
True.
You should earn trust and credibility around you. Should always dress up properly, groom yourself, and value of time is very important. Upskill yourself.
Upscale yourself. That's the roundabout word I'm going to use to kind of conclude the entire segment so far. That upscale yourself is the only way you put yourself in the competition against you. There is no other competition when you can compete with yourself. And that is Alpana, or rather, Alps. In true sense, she is the Alps of this industry, and we're very happy to be talking to her. So let's get straight to Alpana Roy and her family and see who really influences her at home. Hi Alpana, hi Bob, hi Nilanjana, how are you all doing?
Hello. Hello.
Segment is called This or That. So I'm going to ask a bunch of questions, of course, to Alpana, Nilanjana, and Bob, and you have to just choose between this or that. Okay? So Alpana, to you, mountains or beaches because you love traveling.
Beaches.
Oh my God! Come on, Alpana. I was thinking, you will say mountains because your name has the
Alps
Alps.
was Alps is on the top, but after that beaches. Switzerland Alps is on the top. After that, all beaches.
All right. Which beaches in India? Beaches abroad.
Abroad for sure. Asking me? Yeah. Yeah. Beaches abroad. Abroad
Okay.
is
Comedy movies or science fiction movies?
comedy.
Any day. Cricket or badminton?
Cricket to watch, badminton to play.
Okay. South Indian cuisines or Mexican cuisines?
South Indian anytime.
Okay, Nilanjana, to you now. Going on a long drive with your parents or going on a long drive with your friends? I've got her in some dilemma right now. Come on, Nilanjana.
Probably with my friends.
Okay, that has to be friends. Okay. Okay. So another question: going on a long drive over the weekends or shopping with kids in a mall, or shopping with parents in the mall?
No long drive.
Okay, Mr. Bob, the question goes to you: Bollywood actors or Hollywood actors?
Any day Hollywood.
Okay. Alpna, to you: मथुरा का स्वीट पेड़ा या कोलकाता का मिष्टी दोई?
I don't have a sweet tooth.
Nilanjana, do you have sweet tooth?
Yeah.
So Mathura sweet peda or Kolkata mishti doi?
Mishti doi.
Okay. Mr. Bob, WhatsApp group or emails?
WhatsApp.
Okay, Mr. Bob, watching TV or reading books?
I like both. Nowadays, I watch TV more because of the OTT platforms, but I used to be avid reader.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bob, for joining us here, Nalzna. Thank you so much for joining
My
us.
pleasure, my
And all the
pleasure.
best to you, Nalzna. I think the results are yet to come. So I'm sure you're going to make all of us proud of what you're doing and what you'll
Thank
do. And
you.
I hope you crack the cat very, very soon. And Alpna, it was amazing to have you in the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.